Welcome everybody to Panfish Nation. Along with Mark, I'm Lyle, and Mark, what a great week this has been.
We did it, Lyle. With the
We
help of
did,
everybody out there, we sure did,
we
didn't we?
did. I like to thank you and Chad and Doc James Dockery and Haz and Brian B and Chad,
Danny Stone,
and
he
Danny
the
Stone,
holiday,
Stan, all them boys on the Mississippi River,
Creole
Creole, and
catfishing.
all them guys for helping us make our 1,000 possible. We really worked hard at it, or I thought we did. I know it's YouTube, so you can't think that it's extremely hard, but it is. You get
Yeah,
worried.
it is.
Are you ever going to do it? And guys like that stood up and helped us, and we want to thank all of them that helped us along the way. It made it possible for us to do. And tonight, we've already had some donations through our super chats. We'd like to thank Creo and Dan Thompson. Thank you guys so much. That makes it great. And like I say, it's been a it took a lot longer to get here than I thought it would. I thought we'd do it within a year, and we're about a year and a half or a little more, and but that's okay. We got here, and now the real challenge comes, Mark, as we start finding more and talented, more and the same quality of guests that we've had, but more of them, and keep the show content to a level that we feel is deserving of what we're doing.
I hear you there. You know, when a creator reaches that 1K, it's you got to celebrate, but then it's back to work.
That's night, and tonight we're celebrating.
So we definitely are. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna make sure we thank everybody.
We do. We have a package of ZFG jigs. We have a package of Thumper jigs, and we have 4 packages of jigs that I made plus a bonus pack. And then at the end of the show, we're going to give away one of the collection series.
And
So
don't forget, I'm gonna be giving away a catfish and crappie T-shirt as well.
that's right. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Freddie. We appreciate it a bunch. Thank you, Dee. We're going to give these away, and Mark will have to help me out a little bit. But we're going to give a prize away every 15 minutes,
I
and
bet I'm gonna
we,
set my timer here on my phone so we don't forget.
we may even give away more than one at some point of the 15 minutes. Ray Smith, thank you so much, my friend. Ray's been
Friend,
a great follower of mine for a long time. We appreciate that very much. Um, Real virtual, thank you, Troy. Thank you very much, my man. I know you was on there doing your fishing or hunting stuff today, but I was tied up with some stuff and I couldn't watch. But thank you again for your donation. We appreciate it. Here's
he
Josh.
caught a he caught a flathead in the boat on his video game. That was pretty cool to see.
I'll bet that was. There's Josh with the weekend angler. Thank you so much. Oh, don't cause Dockery to come out
Yeah,
this
yeah.
high.
You should have waited till Chad got done with saying goodbye to his guests. You could have goaded him into a 20 spot.
Oh man, there's Frank from Twisted Fishing Outdoors. How you doing, Frank? Maybe we ought to do that before
Yeah,
we
I was
get
gonna
too
say,
far
what are you
along.
doing? That's my thing. Well, hello everybody. Thanks from everybody from me. We appreciate you. Let's say hello to everybody. I see 2 Stans fishing in the house. What's going on, Stan? How you doing? Him and Stan are going out fishing today. I see Air Run in the house. How you doing, Air Run? Annette Morgan, how you doing, dear? There's Avid Fisherman. Still praying for your niece, buddy. We all should keep Avid's niece in our prayers. Hopefully, things work out for the best there. Catfish Bandit in the house. There's Catfishing with Kaz. You were on her show tonight, weren't you, Lyle?
I had a great time with her and Stan.
I was going to stop in there and say hello, but I was not around, so you'll have to forgive me. I need to make some time to get on Kaz's show too. I promised her I'd be on there, so we'll talk, Kaz. Miss Cindy Stokes, how you doing, Cindy? There's Crappie Day Fish on. Our buddy Creole Catfishing, what's going on, Jeremy? Dam River Boys, what's up? Danny Stone Outdoors, one of the guys who helped get us here. I think he put us over the top during the River Rat show.
I think
Uh,
so. Yeah.
Thank you, Danny. David Martin in the house. He just dropped a $20 super chat. Thank you, David. David's got plans to move to Florida. I'm really jealous about that. He's been posting some
Oh
properties.
wow.
that. David Smith in the house. Double Hook Angling. Double Hook Angling was kind enough to send me a fly reel. So now Lyle's got to help me pick out a fly rod for it.
You know what? I'll get James. We'll do that later tonight.
No, I just got to wait till next month. I got 4 Abus in the mail. One more still to come. I'm baffed. Long story. Eddie Gross in the house. There's Richard over at Fish and Freedom. He's another one of the Mississippi River rats that helped us get here. Freddie's Outdoor Adventures. Freddie's always has nice things to say about Panfish Nation. There's the wonderful Get Hooked on D Fishing. How you doing, D? Hillbilly Hippie in the house. Michelle, it's all mine. What's up, Michelle? John Boy's Cat Fishing. How you doing, John Boy? Look Lady, Mike Irvin. Mike Sampson, what's up, Sampy? How you doing? It always throws me when I see Mike Sampson in there because I know him as Sampy. What's going on, Sampy? Mr. Kitty Whiskers in the house. Parker Pursuits, another one of the people from the River Rats. There's Queen Catfishing, Tanya Hollis. Ray Smith, Real and Virtual Outdoors. Troy, how you doing, Troy? Sherm Fire 211. There's the Weekend Angler. Tim Donna in the house, Travis Young. There's Frank over at Twisted Fishing TV. Stephanie, Real Gals Fish, God's Truck. Just a couple more popping here. Let's make sure I don't miss anybody. I'm scrolling through. Miss Chrissy Brown, we're praying for Ernie. Most definitely praying for Ernie. Thank you for that super chat, Stephanie. We appreciate you. There's Eric Pierce in the house. I said hello to Freddie. Hello again, Freddie. Lance McCougai. Let's see. Park Ray Smith. I think I got almost anybody. Lyle, if you notice anybody, I'm sure you'll holler them out, and I'll try to do the same.
Yeah, I didn't. I think you got all of them that I seen, but it's going kind of fast tonight, so I could have missed some also. But thanks everybody for joining us. We appreciate it so very much. Jerry Parker, and thank you, Jerry, for your donation. It means the world to us, and we appreciate it a lot. So, there's Van.
There's Van in the house. What's going on, Van? Oh, I do want to say I saw Super Dave was in there earlier too. He might have stepped away for a second. Super Dave, how you doing, bud?
Yeah, Dave, what a great guy. He's a great moderator. We've made him moderator here on our channels, and he started with SK and what they do over there, and he does a bang up job over there. So that's why it was so easy for us. Of course, I asked him if he'd do it first. I just got to think about that. You can't make somebody a moderator if they don't want to do it, and you don't want to make them mad by just including them if they don't want to be. But if they want a guy like him, if they want to be one, you got to have him. He's just outstanding at doing what he does.
I want to say hello to Toshway. No, I'm not doing a tournament. I'm out of my league at that tournament. Also, I don't have a big enough live well to do that tournament. So thanks for asking, Toshway. I had a request that people have been asking me that all week, and even on my live TikTok that I did on Saturday. So I need to make sure to let people know. But good luck if you're doing it.
Heck yeah. That's a good time over there. They have a lot of tournaments on the Fox.
They just got the one this year because of the new laws on Illinois, the new taxes.
Oh, really?
Well, Illinois level taxes and stuff like 50/50s, they want 10%. If they want 10% of the sign-in fees, you got to pay X
They're just
amount.
trying to keep people from doing it, I believe.
They don't want us to have fun.
Well, but they want to collect your tax dollars. Let's give away some ZFG jigs. What do you say, Mark?
All right, let me get the screen sharing started here.
I'll find a nick pen to write the name down of who wins on this.
Yeah, you're going to need you should have had a Cindy over there keeping track of it. All right, folks, we're going to use this hashtag all night. 1K giveaway. So once you're entered for the rest of the giveaways. You just got to be here to know if you've won. And if you have one, please contact us as soon as possible. Some people don't contact us like for weeks at a time, and we end up just putting it back in the prize pool, and we have to tell them that we're sorry, but you're out of luck. So
well, we tried to hold for a week, but I did get some that I'd had for a lot longer than that, and a guy said, "Hey, I just found out that I'd won." It was like 2 or 3 weeks, so I went ahead and sent it to him, and I'll always do that. But after a week, they go back in the pool, and if you find out later and we'll still send you something to make sure that you get justified for it.
I won't. Once it's done, it's done. Sorry, folks.
That's okay too. This is a prize pack for tonight, folks. This is from
Let's give you the solo screen here. There we go.
ZFG Jigs. This is it. Great package of jigs. Hand ties, you're going to love them. A lot of people use these, catch a lot of fish on them, so you should be great with them.
Everybody's getting entered in.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Lyle, I'm gonna hide this here for a minute. We'll pop it back up before you want to do the giveaway. I know you were heartbroken you weren't able to fish in the tournament last weekend. Was it last weekend or the weekend before?
Weekend before, wasn't it?
Weekend before. Your battery switch is what?
It's called a Perco switch, and it bolts down underneath. Mine is located in the rear of the boat, underneath all the stuff that goes on there, back where the two batteries are at, and it's between the two batteries. And it's screwed down. All the wires go up underneath of it, and have bad connection underneath. There was no way to pull it out, and I wasn't sure that's what it was till I got home. We got to checking, but you just have to pull it up, take it all off, clean all the connections, put it back on. Everything's good to go. It's a 2001. It's going to need things like that. The problem with my boat is it's set for 3 or 4 years while we had sponsorship boats. And a boat sitting and not being used, or a car sitting and not being used, is like a house sitting and not being used. It's harder on them to sit than it is to be used. And surely I'm about done with all that stuff, because I've had a kind of a rush with things on it. But I think we're about through with it, and it's ready to go. I'm ready to get back on the water. Hey, we had a day today that I should have went. I just couldn't get things lined up in time. 87 degrees, the lowest temperature day we've had in 7 weeks.
It was high as 78 here, though, Lyle.
Yeah, well, that's...
But you know what? I'm not even going to lie. It was humid as all get out. It was ridiculous.
It was humid here too, but just that, even the days we're having now in the low 90s is still 10 degrees or 12 degrees or 13 degrees cooler than it has been the last several weeks. We've been up around 101, 2, 3, as high as 105 for over a month. And that's just ridiculous for this area. Last 2 years, we didn't even have a 100-degree day. We made up for it this year.
I saw LG Bass has joined us. Hilljack Catfishing joined us.
Hey, Tom.
What's going on, HJ? Everybody's getting entered in on this. That's good to see.
That's good. Let them get in. We may have to run a couple of these close together, because it will be about time we get this one done. Will be time for another. That's okay.
We'll do. It'll be easier going forward. We got 52 entries in here, and we have, look at that, we got 72 in chat. That's a great night. Thank you. I want to remind everybody to hit that thumbs up. We'd appreciate it if you did.
Absolutely. There's
while I'm there, I'll hit the thumbs up too for you, Lyle.
There is Daryl from Trophy Seeker Outdoors. I see.
I'll be hosting a tournament for Daryl too. Daryl, and I'll be hosting a tournament for the River Rats. I'm a busy boy in the next month.
It sounds like it. Good deal. Good deal.
There's Mr. Guerrero Bagre. Hopefully I got that right.
Yeah, I don't attempt them ones that I know I can't do.
He's in Wisconsin too, if I'm not mistaken. He fishes with
that's cool.
Lance quite a bit.
Do we know Parker Pursuits is in here?
Parker's in here.
Natural States Fishing, that's a new one.
It is. Welcome to the show. They're getting in on the giveaway.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Chucky Morgan's in the house. Sean T. Outdoors from the great state of Louisiana.
Chucky and Annette are long-time subscribers and people that watch our show for a long time now.
From the very beginning.
Yep.
Including me.
Fires. Is that a new one? Sherm Fires 211?
It is.
It's one I haven't seen. Appreciate you joining us tonight.
There's Mr. Kim Burnett. How you doing, Kim?
Oh, it's always good to see Kim in here. A great guest we've had on the show several times. Probably need to get him back again before too long. Man ties some fabulous jigs, and he is the co-host with SK on their Wednesday night show, and they do a bang-up job week in and week out.
There's Super Dave. Told you he was around.
Yep. Great moderator. How many we got? Are we ready to pull that first string?
We are. We got 56 in here. And like I said, folks, we'll be doing giveaways every 15 minutes. I'm going to restart the timer for the next one, but we're going to do this one right now. Let it rip. We'll see who gets it. This is for a pack of ZFG jigs. Avid fisherman.
Okay, gotta have that all set. Hey, you know what? While you're there, I got an assortment of 2, 4, 5 right here. Just go ahead and give those away too.
All right, we'll do it again. Avid, you know how to contact Lyle. Tell him you won the ZFG jigs. I'm sure he's writing that down now. This is the bonus pack that Lyle just picked up. D. Get hooked on D fishing.
Awesome.
Congratulations, D. Now I know those two will contact you for those prizes.
Yep. That is exactly right. 1,000 subscribers. It's just amazing that we've done this in our year of doing it. It's been a great lot of fun getting here. It really has. And again, we want to thank all the people that's helped us get here, because if it wasn't for all you guys, we may still be at it.
Yeah, we sure would. I have a good time doing this show with you, Lyle. Not just talking to the guests, but hanging out with you and pretty much
fun. You know, Mark, this started out, we jumped out of the board right off of the bat, and I contacted a guy that's well known, and Babe Winkleman agreed to do the show with us, and that was one of the biggest honors in broadcasting that I've ever had. And I've had some big-time guests on over the years, but I don't think any of them was any bigger than Babe Winkleman. And I know his health's bad, and he wanted to do another show with me, but to be quite honest, I want to get a hold of him and say, hey, would you mind doing another one? But his health is so bad, I really hate to do it. I may contact his daughter and see if she actually does feel like it, because if he doesn't, I don't want him to. You know what I mean?
Yep, absolutely.
He was a top-notch guest and a heck of a guy to conversate with behind the show. I mean, we had some great conversations off screen.
Yeah, we did. He did. We're not going to get into what he said to me.
No, but he told some stories. It was all true, too.
Yeah, it was. It was. Okay, no, actually, I'll tell the story. I came in, Lyle and him had been talking, and about 10 minutes to, I usually come backstage, get ready for the show. And I come in, and he looks up at me. He goes, who's Fu Manchu? I'll never forget that. That was pretty cool. Brian in the house, Quiet Man Curtis in the house. Who else?
Like that. I mean,
yeah, that's Chicago. That's Chicago in a nutshell, right there. Unfiltered and not caring one bit. And Matt from Want to Be Outdoors, what's going on, Matt? How you doing, bud? I want to make sure we say hello to Matt. He's here week after week.
Oh man, your brother.
Uh-oh, are you getting emojis sent to you?
Yeah, I'm sending one right now, actually.
Okay.
He wanted to donate something, but I think we'll pass on that. Dockery.
I didn't get that memo, so.
Yeah, good thing. He's a hoot, though. He really is.
That's no joke, Daryl. Daryl says, hey, Lyle, I bet catfishermen catch more catfish than anyone. Not sure for the same reason. As a non-catfisherman.
I don't know. I studied this before we'd done this to see, and there's a lot more bluegill, walleye, bass, all sorts of panfish videos on YouTube than there is catfish. If you take the whole panfish world, just take the bluegills. And there's millions of videos about bluegill fishing on. And most of them have a big following. So
I remember there used to be a gentleman, older gentleman. I think he passed away. His name was Uncle Steve.
Yep, I watched every one of his shows.
Me too. His videos are still out there. He's got some sort of strange username. It has more to do with like his, I think he was a radio tech or something. Like yeah. And he used to do these videos. He'd go buy like a little envelope full of Berkeley plastics, just take them out to a little creek or something and just catch bluegill pretty much. And he'd speak in this monochromatic tone. It was like fishing Xanax. It would calm you down when you were having a bad day watching Uncle Steve. So if you guys ever find yourself with a little bit of extra time, which I know is kind of hard in this day and age, just do a search on Uncle Steve and see what comes up.
That's exactly
out of my mind crazy until you watch like 2 or 3 of them, and then you're hooked.
That's for sure. He was a great guy on there. Didn't have a big name, didn't have a big following, but he done good work. Done really good work. So yeah, fishing with the Chad. Thank you so much, my friend. We appreciate it from your true number one.
You missed it. Somebody already outbid you saying they were number one, Chad. You're gonna have to step it up. Step it up.
Oh mercy! Don't forget, folks. We got a pretty nice prize at the end of the show tonight.
And Chad missed the first giveaway too, but D won it. So if Chad would have won it, D would have got it anyways. Oh, look at that. Let's give you the solo layout for that one. The sought after Lyle
Spring edition. It's the only one I have made up left from the spring collection. So
what collection do I have?
I don't know.
I think I got the bluegill collection.
Really?
That's what I'm calling it. Sounds good.
Okay. Does it catch bluegill?
It has. Yes, it has.
There you go.
Yes, it has. Frontline flatheads in the house. What's going on? Smallmouth are my favorite panfish. Smallmouth make a tasty sandwich, and you got to pan fry them too.
They're fun to catch too. They really are, especially on light tackle. Ryan B, thank you so much, and we appreciate everything that you have done to help us get to this point. It means the world to us.
And definitely happy birthday to Matt. I wished him happy birthday, I think, twice today. Once on Facebook, once in Lee
I did too, but I hadn't got to that yet, but it's on my list. Matt Walbert's birthday is today, and for those of you that know Matt, please wish him a happy birthday because I know he'd appreciate it. He's a great guy. We've had him on our shows. We've had him in chat. We've had him do everything in the world. He's won prizes. I've met him in person. He's a super nice guy, and we want to wish him a very happy birthday today. And I don't even know how old he is.
He's got to be old.
He's retired military, so that right there speaks volumes.
Good enough.
I was told years ago, don't take a big panfish for bait. The old man told me turn about is fair play. We don't want pan fishermen offering big cats to protect panfish. Offering big cats to protect panfish. That's some pretty wise knowledge right there.
Especially the big bulls. If I catch one of them big bull panfish, the ones with like the hump on their noggin, right in the front of them, I make sure to put them back. Not because they're better breeders, they're better at protecting nests and stuff.
That's right. And as tasty as that might be, it deserves to go back. Epic catfishing. Welcome to chat.
What's going on, Tim? How you doing, bud?
Glad to have you here with us. Sean T. Outdoors.
Sean Chili.
Chad Doty. Dale Hayslip. Fishing and Freedom. Richard, welcome, my friend. Oh, well, have a great weekend, Epic. Glad you get to go out, and hope you catch a bunch.
He's fishing, I believe, the Alton stretch.
One of my favorite parts of Mississippi.
On my list to get down there one of these days when gas isn't $10 a gallon.
Well, actually, 168, I think, yesterday or the day before when I filled up, that's not a bargain, but it's better than it has been. 8:30.
All right, guys, enter in 1K giveaway if you haven't yet. I'm going to turn my camera off here. Thumper jigs.
A package of Thumper jigs. They appear to be number 2 sickle hooks on a gray metallic head with red eyes. They look pretty cool. All you have to do is put your plastics, or you could tie on these. Either way, there is 2, 4, 5 of them in this package, and we're going to give them away pretty quick, aren't we, Mark?
Yep. If you've entered in the 1K giveaway hashtag already, you are entered. If you're not sure, enter it again. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to make your odds better or worse. If you're just coming in, Chadwick, get it entered in. Let's see if he entered it in. I had to scroll up to find that. We're going to draw from the same pool of names. So if you got here, you are, and you entered, you are entered.
Hey, Jody, welcome.
Pontoon Jody, what's going on?
Hey, Lyle, and the best co-host in the business. That's pretty tall order there.
She must have got that check. Ricky, solo text adventures. What's going on, Ricky? How you doing? Daryl's getting in on it. We're at 64.
Check you gotta send for that.
Jody just got in on it.
Maybe I can call Dockery. Maybe he'll send me some money.
Surprised Dockery didn't pop in here and get put in there.
I hope he does.
He's watching. How you doing, Katie?
Oh,
I think I'm going to go do a little channel catfishing tomorrow, Lyle.
good deal. Sounds like a plan.
Which means I need to catch some bluegill. I'm going to try and do a start to finish video tomorrow where I actually catch the bait, catch the fish.
Nobody's watching because he sent me another message telling me he's just trying to help me out. Then he calls names.
Mm-hmm. Did he send you
Fraternal Union of Catfishing Deplorables. I could be a member of that, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty much. I need to get one of them stickers. I bet you there's stickers because that's a pretty cool logo right there.
That's a pretty cool one.
I wouldn't know where to get that, though. We'll see if they come forward.
I know.
Hey, maybe if Fraternal Union of Catfish Deplorables wants to get entered in on this drawing, enter in like Mr. Gadget did. How you doing, Mr. Gadget? Hashtag 1K giveaway. We're going to be doing a bunch this evening, so I'm going to go ahead and get this second one done because we got a lot to do, Lyle.
Yes, we do.
All right, here we go.
That is correct.
This is for Thumper Jigs.
Danny
Stone Outdoors.
That's awesome. Congratulations, Danny. Let me write that on here.
Danny Stone Outdoors. Congratulations, bud.
Oh, you have that up, Mark? I got a package of these. I have 3 of these. They're all the same. There are 7 different jigs in here for the 7 days of the week. I got 3 of these. Let's give one of them away right now.
We'll call that the 1 a day bag.
1 a day bag?
1 a day bag. We're going to do that one right now. Yeah, Danny Stone was doing some good impressions. Tim Molina, what's up, Tim? Tim Molina knows how to get a hold of you, right, Lyle?
He does.
Congratulations, Tim, on winning the 1 a day bag.
He headed out to Arizona pretty quick in the morning. Now we have 2 more of them packages and the grand finale.
All right. Plus the T-shirt that I'm doing.
Oh, yeah. You need, whenever you want to do that, just go ahead and do it.
We got a little bit of time left.
Yeah, we have 30 minutes. 35. Maybe a little more.
Tim says, I finally won something. Tim, I know how you feel, but lately I've been on a hot streak, so.
What have you been winning?
I won a poll.
Well, good for you.
Look at this. Happens to be right here behind me. Look at this. And I'll take it.
Very nice.
We're gonna give it a shot and see what it's like.
Sweet.
That's why I want to go channel catfishing tomorrow because I'm dying to use that in the new reel I got. And I'm sure you can understand that.
I can. Haley Mize, welcome. Eddie Gross, welcome. Annette Morgan, welcome.
Joe Sandy, how you doing? Hey, Eddie Gross, put a hashtag in front of that, my friend, and you'll be entered.
Sandy, welcome.
So whatever happened with your wager between you and Van? Is that going to happen another day?
I think it should. I haven't really talked to Van too much about it since the us not being able to make it. But hell, whatever he wants to do will be fine with me. I think that we should just have a one-on-one somewhere. Um, I'm going to fish the same place regardless. It doesn't matter. So whatever he wants to do, I'm pretty easy to do. So wait. Somebody's welcoming Dockery in. Did he join the chat? James Dockery?
I didn't see him in there. I think they just might have heard his name.
Oh, maybe so, because I don't see him either. Oh, it's Dockery Hush, Josh said.
There he is. Stay out of this, Josh. You would have loved what I wanted to give away.
Yeah, he don't need to know nothing about that, Dockery. Oh, that sounds good to me, Sandy. We'll do that. We'll get it set up.
Let me know if I can help. Alvin Lewis is getting entered too.
No, Dockery isn't there. You just can't trust James Dockery. He'll tell you one thing in chat and tell you something else in a private message.
He would never.
Yeah, he would do. Yeah, just let me know, James. I know how you are.
There's the angler formerly known as Fat Boy Eric, Super Smurf Eric Fishing.
I'm kind of glad he changed his name. I like it better.
You do?
Yeah.
You got a thing for those little guys, which is why you're so impartial to James Dockery, right?
That's right. Being a fat guy, I mean, I just hate to say it.
Yeah, I can relate with that one.
I don't know him, and I hate to say that. Feel like it's a little disrespectful because then again, I am one myself.
Weekend Angler says justice for Dockery. I had to look to see if somebody booted him. I'm like, wait a minute, he's a mod. You can't boot him.
I don't think so. Yeah,
You can boot him.
can you?
You can, sure.
I can, but I'm probably not going to. I mean, the odds are good that I won't. I mean, we've had him as guest, and I've let him run wild, kind of.
Yeah,
Never
I don't know what you're talking about.
encouraged him a little, maybe. But it is what it is. There's Texas Tiger, Natural State Fishing. I think they're still coming in.
They're stacking in. Word must have got out that we're having giveaways today.
Hey, we're up to 91 watching, so thank you guys for joining us tonight. We appreciate very much. We're celebrating our 1,000 subscriber giveaway tonight, and we've already given away several, but we have 4 left. With Mark Shirt, we got 4 giveaways yet to do, so make sure that you're a subscriber so you can be in chat and knock this out.
Dockery should know that I have control of the prize wheel. So if he messages me his giveaway, I might be able to give that away. Well, I was like, no.
I'd rather you didn't.
Okay.
It's not a real pretty sight, regardless what he thinks.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Now Van isn't on this one.
Uh-oh. That's never good.
Uh-oh. Did you get another message from him?
No, not yet. Not yet. Air Run, welcome. Oh, there's Michelle. Thanks for joining us tonight, Michelle. Yes, it is. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, TX Tiger. James Dockery, is he the number one son or is it Luke Henges?
I'm not. Don't make me choose. I'll put it this way: Luke Hinges was the original number one son. He was the original one before you guys come around, and he has been around. So, and I noticed he had a video out with his old buddy today, and I'm glad to see that Northwood Angling logo bounce back up for a change. It was
Oh, did Northwoods put out a new video?
I think him and oh dang, can't think of his name. They put out a little something today, so it's fun to watch. Chad, but yeah, I just watched a little bit of it this morning. Didn't get to watch the rest of it yet. I'll try to do that later on tonight. But Luke's been doing some really, really good videos out lately, so we're glad to see him back in action and doing good.
He's just getting over the nasty C word, so
Yeah,
him and Tara.
yep, they've been having loads of it. So, but it's going. I don't think we'll ever get rid of it. I think it's here with us from now on. Which, since well, I'm not going to get into the political end of
Yeah,
it.
let's not get into that.
I have real strong feelings about that. What?
It looks like Daryl is going live on the Tennessee River tomorrow. He says,
Oh,
wait.
okay.
He says he did just catch a monster. Congratulations on your monster.
Absolutely. Good for you. What's Creoles? That's what I was trying to read. Don't forget to sub the happiest angler on YouTube, James Dockery Fishing. That's exactly right, Jeremy. We need to get um, Dockery up to 1,000. That would be awesome if he reached that. He would be so kind and loving about that.
Mm-mm. He wouldn't.
I like the red stripe minnow backdrop. Oh, me too. That was beautiful. I'll do that again, Dave. It's a real pretty one. Real pretty.
Yeah, I did see one on Fish on Luke about he took part of their podcast out and used that
Mm-hmm.
for
Yeah, he had some quality information right there too. Happy guy right there, folks. I'm telling you, that's a happy man.
Look at this.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, that's usually how it works, Creel.
Maybe he's having PMS. You never know about that.
And this is why Chad's not your favorite son.
Mercy.
What do you say we do a giveaway, Lyle?
Let's do it.
Let me share the screen out. If you haven't entered in, what are we giving out this time? Let's give you the solo screen
Have
here.
another package of these.
Another package, a 1 day a week jig pack.
That's right.
7
They're
jigs.
beautiful. These are some of my favorite ones that we've tied up in the last month or so, and they got a lot of shiny on them. The water should be clear right now in most areas, if you're like me, because we haven't had no rain in a long time. So there's 7 on here, one for each day of the week.
If you're not entered, we'll give you another minute. We're going to use the same pool of entries during the whole show. It's hashtag the number 1, the letter K, giveaway, and you'll be entered to win.
Timelina. I heard Dockery was mean to puppies and old people. Well, I can't say about puppies, but yes, on the other part.
Even Tim Molina getting on the
That's
James
on the
Doc-
Dockery bandwagon, yeah.
and kittens, Tim. Don't forget kittens.
And kittens.
The
Oh,
boom house.
that's a new one.
All right, we're gonna do this one for the 1 day a week jig pack here.
Let's do it.
Catfishing with
Catfishing
Ka.
with Carlos.
I know she knows how to get in touch with you.
Yes, she does.
Cool. So we'll be doing some more here in a little bit.
Yep.
Don R got in a little bit late, but you'll be entered for the next one. Don, welcome, buddy.
Did you do that? Did I do that?
We both think alike.
Okay. If them stickers are available, I think I need one. So keep me in mind for that.
David Martin says, I'm like, Lyle needs to use the switch on these adopted kids. I got news for you, David. There's some of these are foster kids. You can just give them back.
Oh, congratulations, Brenda. Man, oh man.
So, Lyle, what kind of weights are you using in your drop shots? Let's do a little fishing talk
In
tonight.
my drop shots, I have regular drop shot weights that go up as from 1/8, a 16th to 3/16, and an eighth, and 3/16, 1/16, an eighth, and 3/16. And if any time they feel too heavy for me for the situation I'm in, I will cut them off. Now they have a little metal piece at the top that you stick your line through, and it clenches down. But to be quite honest, Mark, I always tie a knot in them or burn a bubble on the end of it with a cigarette lighter. For I don't know that any of them's ever come off, but I've lost some. I don't know if they're jigging down and not holding on there, but I think they're sliding through. So I haven't lost any since I've been tying a knot in them or burning them with a.
Well, I used to do the same type of thing, Lyle, until I found out just recently that they're built that way so they break off if you get caught up. I did not.
Really?
That's one of them things that I just learned in like the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I'd never seen that.
And TJ, no, it did not come through, bud.
I'll get you one. That sounds like a plan. I can't wait. Send mine before you send one to Dockery, please.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I want to rag on him about something, and that'd be fun. But yeah, that's the kind of weights I use now. By chance, if I ever happen to leave my stuff at home, I'll tie a knot in the end of it and put a split shot down there. I've got split shots of every conceivable size. And I don't use my teeth anymore like a dummy. I used to do that. I just keep a pair of needle nose pliers in my pocket and squeeze them down. And again, they work really well. And if one's too heavy, you always got smaller sizes. They go down so small. I don't know how they make jigs that small or molds that small, but they work really well. Been doing it a long time.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not right too often, so I had to highlight that one, Lyle.
Yeah.
And I just learned that a couple of weeks ago, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't. That's the first I'd heard of that. Chrissy, we're not worried about that. You take care and tell Ernie we're wishing him the very best. Hope he gets to feeling better really soon. Our thoughts and prayers are with you tonight, girl.
Man, Ernie went live yesterday from the hospital, and that beeping drove me mad.
Yeah, I had a guy message me. He says, "Is that killing you?" I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I can't. I just can't hang with it."
A hospital is not a place to get rest.
Oh no, and they tell you that, and they'll also tell you that if you think you're modest, this is not the place for you.
I don't know. I hear some of these live streamers have been doing live streams with no shirts on. I think they fit right in there, Lyle.
Well, that could be. I don't do that. I don't encourage that either.
No, I don't encourage it at all.
Some of them do that. And
I actually went on Chad's show the prior to this just to stop them from doing that because I heard threats they were going to do that. We didn't want to see that.
Yeah, I don't want to see it.
No.
205 Wild Action, sending love Ernie's way. Thank you, sir. We appreciate that, and thank you for joining us in chat. We're having a great amount of people in tonight. We're still at 91 strong.
So as far as the drop shots goes, all I've ever used are the little bell weights. You know, the ones they sell. I
Mm-hmm.
just get them at Walmart. Maybe I need to order some of those other ones, but they seem to work all right.
They do work all right. In my area, I haven't found them small enough for some cases. Um, but I like those too. Um, they have the little brass eyelet on those, and they work out really well. Oh, we forgot our 45-minute drawing. I can't
All
believe we forgot it.
right, why don't we do? What are you giving away this time, Lyle?
Uh, the last of the weekly
Last of
jigs.
the what? Oh, why am I giving myself a solo screen?
I know. Hey, man, how you
I'm always
doing?
the I'm always the attention hog. Sorry, at least that's what Chad says.
This is the package for the last one of these.
There you
No,
go.
you did not. Robert
All right,
Andrews just got in.
Yeah, Robert Andrews, 1K giveaway. You got in. I think we got plenty in there. We got 77 people entered. What do you say we give those away, Lyle?
Let her roll, buddy.
All right. And then I'll tell you what, in about 8 minutes, we'll do the Catfish and Crappie t-shirt, and then we'll finish off with the spring collection of the Lyle Stokes jigs.
That sounds good. Travis Young.
Travis Young, congratulations. Daryl, you know he does sell them. What's the name of the site what's the name of the page on Facebook that you sell your jigs on, Lyle?
Panfish Nation Jigs and Flies.
Jigs and Flies. Go check it out. You can place orders there, people.
Yep,
Lyle's too shy to sell his own wares, so I'll do it.
There's a ton of pictures of jigs and stuff on there, and I probably got twice that many that I need to get pictures of and get up on there. So
use discount code CNC 25% off. Lyle, just mark them up 50%, then you can give them a discount.
They're probably more reasonable than most people think.
They are. I do have
jig tires and stuff don't really charge a lot for their stuff as a rule. Some of them do, but a lot of like Kimber stuff is very reasonable. A bunch of the guys from Texas that I know, their stuff's very reasonable. Eric's is very reasonable. There's not a high markup in what we do as jig and fly tires.
and it's kind of like, I don't know.
Sorry, I didn't know you put one up. Chad is a pro too. He ties jigs and draws flies.
There's Jeremy's Tournament Cats. What's going on, Jeremy? How you doing?
Oh man, that was funny.
Well, we got 90 people watching. That's awesome. We appreciate each and every one of you. I bring that up because I want to make sure that we get your thumbs up. So please, please, please give us a thumbs up. We'd appreciate it.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, we've been having great numbers of thumbs up in the shows here recently, and we thank you guys so much for that. We're at 67. We could use a little more. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed to Panfish Nation, now would be a great time for that. We're going to have a bunch of great guests coming up. It's people that you're going to want to hear what they got to say. So the way we do that is to have numbers of people watching so that they don't mind coming up and doing the shows.
Tacklebox Mike has a question, and then we'll highlight that super chat again. He says, "How did the channel start out in a day?"
In a day,
maybe he means back when we started.
This shows this channel right here started out. I messaged James Dockery one day, and I said, "James, I want to do a pan fishing channel." And right instantly, he said, "You need to do that. Nobody's really doing one." And I said, "Well, I'll think about it, and we'll make a decision." This is like mid fall. Well, come around in January, and James messaged me one day. He said, "I thought you was going to do that panfish channel." I said, "I have, but I just haven't put out the effort for it yet." He said, "Well, get off your ass and do it." So I started working on it, and I knew that I didn't want to do it by myself. And I told James, I said, James, I need a co-host. Who do you think would make a good one? He said, Mark. I said, I agree. And I contacted Mark, and pretty much the rest of it is history. And at that point, we had no idea if anybody would watch us or not, but we had a couple of really good guests, 3 or 4 of them on right at the beginning that put us on the board, and we really took off a lot. Van, thank you so much.
Thank
Um,
you, 205 Wild Action, too. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. And it's been really good. I can't complain none, but it did take longer than I thought it would. But the end result is we're there, and now the biggest falter on my part has been the heat this summer because I planned on putting out a video a week for Panfish Nation, and it's just been so hot I cannot make myself go out there and do it. I can't take the heat like that, and the little creek that I use for the most part is almost dried up. So we need rain. We have had but a sprinkler or two in 6 weeks or so. So hopefully it'll come and we'll get things wetted up again. If not, we'll just have to put the boat in the water, go to the lake, and bite the bullet on the gas prices and go to the lake and catch some panfish.
Yeah, I'm battling it by going to an electric only lake tomorrow, Lyle, to go chase the channel.
Really?
Yeah, the one I go crappie fish right down the street. So
is it close for you?
It's 8 minutes away, one stoplight.
Yeah. See, I don't have anything like that. Everything I got is mostly. Well, I can get to Palm de Terre in about a half hour, 45 minutes. One spot on March or on Lake Ozark in about that length of time, but most of them are an hour and a half away to the places that I want to go to on those lakes. If I die from blood loss, remember I love you all. But all mosquitoes eating.
They're going to carry Danny away here in a minute.
Danny, get a thermocell, dude. They work great.
Get 2 if you have to. I know I haven't had it. I was showing off a rechargeable one that really piqued my interest, but I got 2 thermocells already. I don't need a third.
I don't have a rechargeable, but I sit in a deer stand when mosquitoes are so bad, they would bite you through your socks almost, and I would put the one on each side of me in the deer stand when the wind was light. I never had any problems with mosquitoes after that, so I put them out every night until the frost hit.
You want to read that for me, Lyle?
Funny, your mind went straight to Mark. Chad never crossed your mind. Speaks volumes. You're going to get me in trouble, dude.
Susquehanna staying in the house. How you doing? No, I'm not going after him tomorrow. I am not. I don't have the bait to go after him. I haven't had a chance, Eric, just so you know. What do you say we do that giveaway right now, Lyle, huh? This is for the Catfish and Crappie t-shirt. We ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Rip. And then we'll finish it off with the jig box, the spring collection, I think you called it.
Yep, this is spring collection. The next grunt chat will be the summer collection.
Hey,
TX Tiger.
Tiger, congratulations. I don't think Tiger's on Facebook, so just email me at mark@catfishandcrappie.com with your shirt size and your shipping address.
And thank you so much for watching our show. We appreciate it very much.
Absolutely. Thanks for your support. So enjoy. We got one more left to give to do, folks. So we'll do that at the end of the show. And you want to show them what that is, Lyle?
I will. I'd be more than happy to. This is the last one of these that I have put together for this year. Of course, I can go ahead and start them up for next spring, but this is the last of the spring collection.
Can you open it without spilling them all out? Give them a little teaser of what they could win there.
I think they're all stuck in that styrofoam pretty well. Whoop, that fell. That was another one that fell. Now, the ones that don't show up good, those are green jigs and with a green screen. That doesn't work very well. But now, Mark, I do have an idea about my green screen. It might go away.
Oh.
There we go.
They look fantastic.
I don't know what's in the corner of that. It's not showing. Oh, them's the green ones. But, yeah. Them are really nice jigs, and there's some of them are little bitty and some of them are great big. A lot of them's got different kinds of stuff on them. And those bubble gums, those is one we come up one night when Betty and you and me and Chad all had and Dockery all had a thing. I made them and showed them to her. She said, "Well, bubble gums." It's okay. The bubble gums they are.
James Dockery wants to win a set of those jigs. Look at that.
Good for James. But you know, um, I decided that we would make a Tall Betty collection. We do that. We also make the spring, summer, winter, fall collection of mine, and that changes with the seasons. So hopefully that they will. No, Dockery does not have a prize to give away, Josh. No prize for Dockery. He's just a little man. He's got little man syndrome.
Tackle Box Mike wants to know which one is your favorite in the box, Lyle?
In this box, I think that it is this one. And the reason is because I had a really hot day out at the creek where I was at one day on this. It's a very natural looking thing. It's got a lot of flash in it. Gray deer hair tail. Uh, a really cool flash in the body section of it, and a gray head. And again, that gray head is not just the gray. That's actually powder coated gray, and then we put finish over top of that. So really productive in clear water. Really productive in clear water. I like that one a lot. And instead of having, it's got some flashability in it, but it also has some tinsel in it. I like it so well. I actually have packages of 6 and 8 of them in a package. So when I run out, I just grab a package and throw in my box that I take with me. Thank you, David Smith.
I was on mute there for a second. Yeah, I saw that, Frank. Thank you. I use it like a cough button every now and then. So
Dockery's giving away free emojis. He gives them away to me a lot.
all the time. You don't even need to have a show or be on a show.
No.
It'll be the middle of the day. No reason. There's an emoji.
Thank you, Dave. I'm glad you like those. But I enjoy doing jigs. Um, so everybody knows, because most everybody does know. But I sit around at night, can't sleep real good at night for whatever reason. I even take sleep medicine, still can't go to sleep. But I'll sit around and turn rerun shows on TV and talk shows on that's late at night on my computer. And I will sit there and tie jigs for hours and hours until I finally get tired enough that I do go to sleep. And then I go to bed. But sometimes it's midnight, 1 o'clock. Sometimes it's 2 or 3 in the morning. It just depends on the night. But yes, I think I did, Dave. Um, but it is what it is. If you can't sleep, you can't sleep, and I'm not going to fight it. I'll just do something productive, and it's either sit in here and watch what's going on in here, or I go out in the shop and work on rods, whichever the case may be. But here lately, I've been on a jig time thing, but I'm probably going to run out of stuff to do something if I don't order some stuff or find somebody that's got some different kind of chenille, because I'm down to just 2 or 3 kinds now.
I won't put that on the screen, Frank.
I need to order some more. You can send you some Michigan sleep aid. I'm afraid to ask about that. No brownies, James. I don't trust you none.
That's exactly what he means. You like gummy bears, don't you, Lyle?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't trust you either.
I would never.
All right. Yeah. I know what you guys have talked about. Frank, does that come in a mason jar? Actually, Creole, I have 2 mason jars with some real clear stuff in it right over here. I may have to start tapping that, because I think it's a little stronger than the rum I've been drinking. I have not found those handles. I have not, and I've looked everywhere. I know I got them, but I can't locate them for whatever reason. But if I when I will, and when I do, I will contact you, David. We'll talk about what we need to make.
That's okay, Tiger. That'll work perfect, bud.
Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate
James Dockery's going to have a care package of some gummies for you, Lyle.
it.
What a sweet dude.
No, nope.
Chat Jock in the house. Hey, guys, enter in hashtag the number 1, the letter K giveaway to be entered in for this last one. This is the last call. We're going to be doing this one up real soon. So
Pretty quick. And I hope whoever wins them enjoys them very much.
Scott Pace just came in. What's going on, Scott Pace? He says he's from Alabama.
Nice. Glad to have you in chat with us.
I'm looking for a copy of the entry for the people that just came in. If you take a look at the screen underneath Lyle there's an example of what you need to be entering in the chat in order to be eligible to win that box of the spring collection of the Lyle Stokes jigs.
We'll put it up one more time.
There we go. Let me give you the solo screen. I do want to take a second here to thank everybody for their support, coming here every Thursday night, sharing out the links. We appreciate each and every one. Yeah, this is always fun hanging out with my buddy Lyle, not just having people on here. It's been an adventure whenever we've had James Dockery on here, that's for sure.
Yes.
Other wonderful guests too. It's been my pleasure and my honor to share the screen with you, Lyle. So I want to thank you very much, and I want to say congratulations myself.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, and I couldn't have done it without you. We've had a lot of fun, and we've got more entertainment on the way. Dave, I'm out of everything. I'm out of 10 or 15 different Chanels. So I got black and white, and I've got some bluegill and bait fish and stuff like that. But all the shiny stuff's gone. I want to order it by the skein because that's the only way I get last me long enough.
It doesn't pay ordering small, those little
not rolls. The way I build them. I mean, I'll come up with a design that I like, and I'll show somebody and they like it. I'm liable to build 100 of those, and just put them in packages of 6 or 8 or 5, whatever I feel like doing at the time, and then when somebody wants them, how they come, 1 or how many ever you want, but I have them packaged in packages of 5, and that's usually how they'll take them. They'll take 1 or 2, maybe 3 of them. So.
Stephanie from Real Gal's Fish. I need a Lyle Stokes, Mississippi box of jigs.
Well, let me see what I can do about that for you, kiddo.
Now, what would you put in that box? Would you put like skipjack type jigs, or
I would, because it's got to be something that you can see in mud water.
Well, Stu over at a Total Angling Experience, he doesn't say where he fishes, but I'll give you guys a hint. It's somewhere on the Mississippi River, some of the backwaters, and he slays those big 16-inch crappie.
Oh, he does too, man.
Insanely.
Stu's a great guy, catches a ton of fish. He's a really cool dude. If you have checked him out, you need to.
And if you're a trapper, check out Coon Creek Outdoors. That's his main channel.
That's his main channel where he does a lot of business.
Mm-hmm.
He teaches people how to do everything in the lines of trapping. If you don't know anything about trapping, you can learn it all from this guy. He's got a damn pat.
He's next level. He even built his own darn boat.
He did, and it is outstanding.
25-footer.
Yeah, it's a big boat.
It's a big one.
He ordered in big sheets of aluminum and welded it all up 100% himself in his shop, and it's way cool.
I think you just might have ruined your chances there, Stephanie, because I don't think there's any other fish that Lyle dislikes more than a gar.
I don't care much for them, but I do know how to make jigs for them.
Okay. A lot of nylon. What do you say we get this giveaway going, Lyle?
Let's do it.
Before we do this again, thank you, everybody in chat. Thank you if you guys are watching this on the replay or listening to it after the fact. I do appreciate you as well. It's been an awesome opportunity to me. And hopefully we'll see you in the next 10,000 subs. So excellent.
Yeah, we'll be here next Thursday night, right after Chad in the bait shop and Freddie.
Round and round it goes. Crappie Kev. Congratulations, Crappie Kev.
Absolutely. You can contact me on Messenger at catfishweekly.tv at gmail.com, or you can on any of the Catfish Weekly or Panfish Nation or my own personal Messenger page or Facebook page. Just message me on any of those, and I will and send me your shipping address, and we'll get them right out to you. Stan, you're late, dude.
I think he was entered, so congratulations everybody to one that won. I know that TX Tiger said he had messaged me on Facebook, so I'll keep an eye out to that. I'll probably get that shipped to you or ordered to ship to you by Monday, so please be patient, Tiger. I appreciate you, but it'll just be a while before I can get to it. So any last words, Lyle?
Not really. Kiwi. The ones that get addresses to me, those will go right. Pardon me, will go right out. The ones that you don't, they'll go out the next day after you send. Pardon me, send me your shipping address and stuff. So that's how that works. And I want to thank everybody again for being a part of Panfish Nation. Whether you was a guest on here, whether you've been in chat, whether you're a member of our group, that we appreciate having all of you in here. If you ever have any questions, ideas, comments, you can write them in on the YouTube channel below, or you can message Mark or I, either one, and give us a shout out.
Complaints go to James Dockery.
Yes, the complaints do go to James Dockery, and you might or might not like the answer, but if you don't, please contact me first, please, because don't contact James. But yeah, we want to make sure that everybody uh, gets answered with their stuff. So just send us a message. We'll be glad to do it, and we're looking forward to the next few years of steady growth and making things better and great content with our show. So thank you all again. That's all I got, Mark. How about you?
We're good. I said my piece. Except thank
All
you,
right.
everybody. My show will be Monday night, 8 p.m. I don't have a guest as of yet. Been kind of busy. So if we don't get a guest, we'll just we'll go fishing. How's that sound, Lyle?
It sounds like a plan to me. He comes on right after Catfish Weekly, and we'll be back here Thursday night next week, right after Freddie and Chad and the bait shop. So thanks everybody for watching. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Bye, everybody.